Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to Deals. And of course, there's some special deals that have popped up in the web store. Now, as a lot of you know, in-game you can either buy stuff as part of whatever it is. I don't spend in the game, so obviously people can... it's up to you if you want to spend in the game. It's totally up to you. But of course, it's all about looking for value for money. And when there's a chance to kind of like showcase something that kind of like is good for those that spend, I will let you know. I've got to sort out why my device thinks I'm in New Zealand, because these are New Zealand based prices. I don't think a lot of people would want to spend in the region of $200 for 3,100 units. It's just not practical in any kind of way. Also, I've just noticed I'm on 70 energy. I've got to use that in something, probably Event Quest, or I could just lose it all in the Winter of Woe, because that's the game with it. So yeah, what am I talking about? This right here. So if you go to the web store, which you can check out, I'll probably put a link to it in the description. We did talk about the problem with market points and the fact that, in my opinion, I just don't think they're very good. It's mainly because of the rewards don't reflect where a lot of people are at the game. Should they be progression based? More than likely. Is this stuff that's extra for free just by spending? Yes. Do you have to spend a lot in order to acquire them? Well, 200 points there, and then of course you get 200 points for buying the rarest of deals. So there wasn't really anything of value until as of late yesterday. So I was going to make a video about it, but I think I was up to like 3 videos, and also the MCN remake, and I just don't want to make any more content to kind of throw at you without kind of like dissecting some stuff. Probably best to go to bed and have a good night's sleep, although I did choke on my saliva just before I was kind of entering into sleep. Anybody had that? It's really annoying when it happens. Very rarely happens, but I was so kind of peed off about it. Something telling me something. Get to the point, Rich. Yeah, I will. At the moment, there is bonus units on offer, which is actually pretty good. The bonus units that's on offer at the moment, you can see on screen, is that you buy the deal, you get a bonus unit. We'll take the Nemo's Sunken Riches, Sunken Me, Help Me, I Am Under the Water, ha ha ha, that joke never gets old. Okay, 70,040 units plus 1760, 8800. We'll come back to that in a second. But 1,760 units is the equivalent to... It's probably like $50 worth of extra value if you kind of compare it by that particular day. Kabam are giving you over... Is that right, actually? No. That's on that. So that's like $55. We'll say... Hey, we'll split it down the middle. We'll call a lemon, an orange, and say it's about it's $55 of extra value, which, to be honest, is pretty good. It's a bit disappointing that Kabam rolled this out after a lot of these market points. So if you jumped on a deal, you might be saying to yourself, oh, right, I lost an opportunity to get extra units. So that's another one of these issues where I'm glad I don't spend, because then I don't have that hassle of going, hey, 1 week you just spent $99, $100, whatever, and got $100 worth of value. Next week you spend $100 and you get $150 to $200 worth of extra value, or something like that. So it's kind of, that's one of the biggest issues that I do have with spending in game, and kind of like sometimes it does feel a little bit meh when that happens. But going back to the Nemo's Sunken Riches, which, as we said, is 8,800. That is 8,800 units, which of course is a good amount of value from it. It's like, I'm just thinking if you could split it up. I don't think you can necessarily do that. Like 8,800 units. So they're like 3,410 times 2. So yeah, okay. It depends how you look at this, because I always kind of say that the kind of more expensive one is there, but it's the equivalent of $200. You could buy 2 of those, can't you? So that's $200, and plus, well, no, it can't. At the moment in time, you can't really say it in theory because it's got the bonuses. But if we were going to go non in theory, then it'd be like saying, right, well, that one, which would be 6,820 plus... Is it that one? there. So that's $250 worth for the cost of $200 worth. So yeah, it works out the same way. It's like saying $200 saving. And of course, each of these deals do have kind of like extra units added to them. Right here, 855 extra units is the equivalent of, it's not really like that. I would say 25. Would we say $25? It's kind of like 25. We'll go with $25 extra to it. So $125 ish for $99. So I thought this was really interesting to kind of bring to the forefront, especially because we've had so many kind of deals. It's important to like watch the web store. And as I said, people will be like, well, I don't do the web store. I don't want to get, well, some people can't access it. That's the first thing. And people can't access it to certain things. But I would say for anybody that kind of like poo-poos it, as a non-spending player myself, and I keep talking about this, those daily crystals and Kabam will the more that people visit the web store, regardless if they're going there to spend, they will add more to it. And if they add more to it, then it turns it into something like Marvel Insider. It turns it into like getting some added extras and fun things. And as well, one of the main things for me is, since becoming Valiant, when did I become Valiant? At the end of the month. So we are 9 days into this new, like I'm up to 21 of these Valiant crystals, these dailies, which I will be doing a video of probably in the next 2 weeks once I've saved up a bit. But getting 2 a day, these add up. These add added extras for rank ups. It really helps out get to the next, if you want to rank up a certain champion. We'll talk about that more. I don't want to kind of say that, but Rich, elaborate on that. Well, what I need to do is kind of like gather some crystals together, get some information from somebody opening up some daily paragons or whatever lower progressions, and then try to give you an idea of like, look, this is what we've got, this is why it's beneficial, and this is why you should check out the web store, and why it's important to kind of like strive to get to that next progression, because this is why I had to become Valiant, because of these particular crystals. Even of these 21, if I get 1 7-star, I get 1 something else, then it's pretty good. Also, these weekly web store crystals do have the chance for things like revives to incursions, health potions for incursions, but also general, and also some rare stuff that you can pick up. So I'm saving up a load of these this year, especially, to pop open at a nice stage. But there we go. Really interesting. If you are looking to kind of like spend, you're in the mood to spend. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. But if you are, there are bonus units on offer for people that are willing to do it. There's a very limited time that Kabam do have like bonus unit type systems. I do assume that they are referring to the 7,040 units plus the 1760, just because they'd be very weird if they didn't. But yeah, they've done other bundles like gifting bundles in the future. They're all kind of like beneficial to the cause. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. We've probably got a live stream reaction coming up for you very, very soon. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Bye bye for now.